Is this thing recording? Yeah, recording. Okay. So, before I run out of time, I want to tell you my story. My name is Ernest Hemingway. I was born in Chicago in 1899. My dad was a physician and my mom was a musician. I had a reasonably uneventful childhood, but I decided to study journalism. When I was 19 years old, I enlisted with the Red Cross Army during the First World War. I got blown up in Milan and I spent 6 months in a hospital with severe shrapnel wounds in both of my legs. I fell in love with this beautiful nurse, Agnes von Kurowski, and we decided to get married. I came back to the US to get prepared for the wedding, and she stayed there in Italy. And she ditched me for an Italian soldier. I guess this initiated a lifelong pattern of me rejecting women before they had a chance to reject me. I got a job as a foreign correspondent. I fell in love with my roommate's sister and married her, and we moved to Paris. We hung out with Gertrude Stein, we kicked it with Pablo Picasso, and then it was when I decided to write in earnest. Just kidding. I moved to Toronto, I had a kid, I moved back to Paris, I published a couple of books, I cheated on my wife, I got divorced and married another woman. But you know what? I converted to Catholicism. Funny story, I cut my head open after pulling on a cord, thinking I was flushing a toilet, and instead ripped a skylight from the roof and smashed it onto my face. I moved to Kansas City, I had another kid, my dad committed suicide. I shot a lot of bears for some reason. I had a car accident, and then I had another kid. I went to Africa to kill some wild animals, and I got dysentery. I published another book, and then I moved to Cuba, and then I shot my leg whilst aiming at a shark. I cheated on my wife, and then I got divorced and married another woman. But then I published For Whom the Bell Tolls, and I sold 500,000 copies in a couple of months, and I got even nominated for a Pulitzer Prize. But then I betrayed my wife, and then I got divorced, and I married another woman. Yes. Sorry, where was I? Oh yeah. So I suffer from hepatitis, nephritis, hypertension, hemochromatosis, anemia, and impotence. I received way too much electroconvulsive therapy, and I came out all messed up. And then I started hinting at suicide. You have never heard me talk too much, but an intelligent man is sometimes forced to be drunk to spend his time with fools. Now I'm here, and my dad told me that I was going to end up like him. If the others heard me talking out loud, they would think that I am crazy. But since I am not crazy, I do not care. But you know what? Man is not made for defeat. And a man can be destroyed, but never defeated.